I don't know. We talked about this earlier. Yeah, Brian's like, okay. I mean, the turning back the clocks, changing them all, losing the hour of sleep, it is tough.
There is a lot of opinion about this
too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially over recent years of passing a law and whatnot.
Yeah, I always say, I mean, it's always dark in the winter in the mornings, so.
It is, and in the evenings too, on top of that too. But see, I like it in the wintertime because it helps us get to bed earlier on our schedule too. But I question, do you really lose an hour of sleep? Just adjust your bedtime, for a couple of days and you should be fine.
On a Saturday night.
I'm just saying, I know. Just rein it in. All right, we got a cloudy Friday and a rain chance across our western areas as we start to bring in a strong storm system in. Rain becomes more likely during the overnight and Saturday. We've got a few severe thunderstorms possible on Saturday, especially in the southern triad. We'll have to wait and see. What happens in the morning is really going to influence how this plays out in the afternoon, stabilizing things a bit more. Clouds have certainly rolled into the area. We have temperatures that are comfortably cool, mostly in the low to mid 50s out and about. Will likely cool things down a little bit more. If anything, temperatures have bumped up a little bit, but already we're starting to see a few raindrops just easing into northern Georgia and the western Carolinas right now. The chance for a few light showers will start to pop up. We've got some steadier rains out west. That begins to move in this evening and especially later on tonight before things begin to settle down. Our temperatures in the lower 60s today. East-southeast winds at 5 to 10. We've gotten to 70 each of the last couple of days, helping to keep temperatures in check. Triad rain chances are going to slow to develop, likely not developing in the afternoon, and even that's very spotty. Rain becomes more likely later this evening, and rain, about a 90% chance of rain overnight for the first half of Saturday, so it will come in. Temperatures upper 50s in the foothills. Scattered showers a good possibility. East-southeast winds at 5. Mountain temperatures get close to 50, then start to cool down as those rain chances go up. The impact icons are up for shower chances that are 50% or higher. I don't expect that we'll see any storms today. Showers will start to move in, as I mentioned, and you can see the coverage starts to increase once we get in the latter half of the day. Western half during the daytime mostly, but then rain will start to inundate the area. We'll see some rain overnight, could see some gusty pockets. The majority of the activity early tomorrow morning should be to our south where temperatures are warmer, but you see a few good returns. This is what radar could look like tomorrow morning, and then we'll start to taper things off during the midday or afternoon. The atmosphere should get worked over by the early steady rains for several hours, helping to cool and stabilize things a bit more. So when the trailing cold front comes in, most of, not all of the models have really settled this down, but we could see a few strong gusts. I think the eastern part of the state has a better chance for severe weather than we do. Our risk is a level 1 risk. A marginal risk for severe, mainly for some damaging winds, but isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out across the south. And again, I think the majority of that chance is going to be to our south. We'll have a few strong wind gusts potentially tomorrow. That threat's a non-zero threat, but does increase just to our south. Any shift in the track of that low could make things very interesting. Excessive rainfall also could be an issue. Could see an inch or more of rain farther south and east especially. I think most areas will get about a ½ an inch of rain or more. Quick look at your 7-day forecast. Our temperatures in the upper 50s for Saturday and Sunday. A drier Sunday with windy conditions, and then temperatures start to kind of climb back up over the next couple of days. As you've been paying attention, this week is Severe Weather Preparedness Week in North Carolina. Our meteorologist Dylan Hudler has more on a topic that's very important but often glossed over: flash flood safety.
You hear us say it all the time: turn around, don't drown. Never underestimate the power of water. Check this out. 6 inches of moving water can knock an adult off their feet. Only about that much water can knock you down. A foot of water can float a vehicle, and 18 inches of water, a foot and a half, can pick up a vehicle and carry it away. That's not that much. Remember, never drive around barricades or blocked roads that are blocking flooding. It's never a good idea. Remember, a flash flood warning means that flooding is happening right now. And a flash flood watch means that heavy rain's expected, and that could lead to flooding. You need to be on guard. Always avoid traveling at night when there could be flooding. It's harder to see when a road is covered in water, And by the time you do, unfortunately, it's too late. It's a good idea to avoid the usual trouble spots as well when there's heavy rain. If you know of a certain road or underpass or creek that floods when we get a good heavy rain, avoid that area as well. You can always download the free WXII 12 News app and check those flood alerts directly on your smartphone. And of course, whenever there's flooding in our area, we'll be sure to keep you updated on television, online, and on social media. That's all for today. In studio, I'm meteorologist Dylan Hudler.